Hey everyone, how's it going? Anyway, I think I made a video on this a while back and discuss about random stuff about this certain WWE superstar. If I did, that's awesome. But if I didn't, I'm gonna do this anyway. But if I did, sorry, I'm gonna do it over, but in a different kind of thing. Let's discuss about Bray Wyatt. Now, Bray Wyatt, when he first got repackaged, since he was Husky Harris, from back in the day, it was a great business decision, and it was very, very unique, very awesome. Vignettes, he's coming back to the company. Of course, they don't see that because it's a new character, and I love it. Love the music, love the promos, I love it all. Okay? It was awesome, and he had his stable called the Wyatt Family. Then we broke them up, and they get back together. They break them up, get back together. Say, W, can you make up your freaking mind up? Oh my gosh. And Bray Wyatt was talking about Sister Abigail a while ago, and is this a real person? Is this really gonna happen? Or is it just a myth? Is it just all talk? I don't know. That'd be great if you've seen a Sister Abigail. Speaking of that, there's an article on my freaking laptop. I'm not gonna read word for word. I'm gonna do the next best thing for you. I'll put the article down below and you guys can read it word for word. Okay? It's kind of sad that no Sister Abigail. Oh well. You guys could read it for yourself and you guys could judge it for yourself. Now, this might be a fake news, but I just want to make this video anyway. There's nothing going on tonight anyway. If there is, I just want to discuss this. Now, back to Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. They broke them up for good, but we never know. But WWE. So Bray Wyatt went to SmackDown. Since they did that draft, and he did pretty good on his own. He won the Elimination Chamber champion. He beat John Cena because John Cena had to take some not time off, but it was, I guess people were pissed, but whatever. I think sometimes we make some bad decisions, but in the long run, it was a right decision. I don't know, but I'm glad the Bray Wyatt won at the Chamber, but roadblock. Yes, I know it was a WWE pay-per-view. Huge roadblock. He lost to Randy Orton at Mania. It was a short title run. It was a very, very unique build-up, but the match sucked in my opinion. Not because I was there, but it just all that fancy stuff. The projector they use in the ring, they could just do without it, but whatever. I think, Bray Wyatt is 0 for 3. I mean, he lost at 30 against John Cena, 31 to Taker, and 33. It was a not really an official match because he got demolished with The Rock and Cena. And this one, he lost to Randy Orton. Okay, he's 0 for 4, but still pathetic, W, what the hell you doing, I'm still mad about WrestleMania 30, John Cena is a freaking veteran. He should put guys over, but I don't know if that was McMahon's decision or John Cena's decision. We would never know. I'm assuming that was McMahon's decision, WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans, and that was a pretty great build-up. And, of course, John Cena had to squash Bray Wyatt like a freaking bug. And that still pisses me off. I know that's a couple years in the past, but still. I think, how many times did John Cena win a Mania? Exactly. How many times did Bray Wyatt win a Mania? Exactly. 0 for 4, you know? If you count that not official match at WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, it's still bullcrap, in my opinion. You know, I think he is very good on the mic. You know, he could win these average matches, but when it comes to big matches, he freaking chokes. WWE don't want to give him the ball and ran with it. That makes no sense. I'm just shaking my head. Oh my gosh. What the hell is WWE thinking? He's supposed to be the new guy of the Lord of Darkness, you know? I know it's the new version of The Undertaker, but it's a different, his version. But whatever. I know there's only one Undertaker, but still, you know what I'm saying? All these great promos with vignettes, and then when it comes down to crunch time, he chokes. And it's not his fault. It's the WWE creators, and of course McMahon has the last decision. Now, recently, when they had a shake-up, they put him to Raw. Is that A, punishment, or B, WWE just want to shake things up? Bray Wyatt was just fine on SmackDown, from my point of view. Do they really need a shake-up? No. From my point of view, you know? That's just my point of view, my friends. I don't know what to say, you know? I don't understand it, you know? That really pissed me off. I don't know what WWE is going to do from now with Bray Wyatt, you know? I love his ring attire when he goes in the ring. And, like I said before, he could win average matches, like no one doesn't give a darn, like a mid-card matches. But if it comes down to main event kind of guys, he loses, you know? You know, it just makes no sense. I'm glad he wins sometimes the feud, but overall, not the big feud like John Cena or Taker. I know it's a one-time deal, but at WrestleMania 31, Bray Wyatt should have won, you know? You know, I know Taker had that awful taste in his mouth against Brock Lesnar at 30, but still, you know, the streak is over. I know I mentioned, I'm sorry, but WWE should just not talk about the darn streak anymore and let Bray Wyatt win and let him get a great motivation or moment at WrestleMania. But it seemed like when it comes down to Mania for Bray Wyatt, he just a freaking normal guy, you know? It's just ridiculous, you know? I'm not just saying that. I just feel sorry for the guy. All the great build-up, and I don't know if a lot of wrestling fans give up on him, or if WWE just gives up on him. Hopefully they don't repackage him. That'd be awful decision in my eyes. I don't know how is he doing on merchandise on his own. Not really too sure, you know. I don't follow that stuff. I know they do, because they just care about the old money dollar. They don't care about nothing else in the company, you know. They just gives a darn about merchandise, selling hats, shirts, DVDs, Blu-rays, anything that sells on WWE shop. That's what they care about, in ticket sales and other stuff that anything that would do with the WWE, you know. It's sad that Bray Wyatt had a very, very short title run. I think he won in February and he dropped it in April. That was 3 months. That is freaking bullcrap. Did Randy Orton really need to beat Bray Wyatt at Mania this year? No. Okay? And a lot of people prefer Randy Orton over Bray Wyatt. Hey, everyone have their own opinion. Now, that match will even be better if they put Luke Harper into the mix, because he was sort of part of the storyline, and then I forgot who beat him. I think Randy Orton or AJ Styles or something. I think Randy Orton did, to end that freaking him to be in the possibility of triple threat for Mania 33 instead of a one-on-one match. I think it'd be more entertainer. I mean, more people to watch instead of one-on-one match. I don't know who was more boring, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, to go one-on-one, or maybe both guys didn't give a darn about that match. You know what? We all do this great build-up, and that match was okay. I'm not just saying that because I was there live. It just took forever to finish. I think they just dragged it out too darn long. And plus, from my point of view, it was so darn hot in Orlando. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say a different city, but probably you guys know what city I was going to say. So I apologize for that. So I hopefully, actually Bray Wyatt did have another opportunity at a championship, at the Fatal 5-Way, at the Extreme Rules, but he lost. But if he really wins, do you think he's going to beat Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire? No. Because off the record, we all know that Brock Lesnar is going to keep the belt until Mania 34. I still don't like that decision. That's a terrible decision, because off the record, Brock Lesnar had that belt since Mania 33. I don't understand the way he's thinking, but that's another discussion another time. But back to Bray Wyatt. I guarantee he's gonna fed up with the company in his mind. Okay, he did pretty decent on SmackDown Live. Okay, he was getting the major push, and for some reason, I don't know if he did something stupid backstage, said something backstage to someone important, and maybe one of the guys told McMahon, and McMahon said, you know what, let's do something out of the ordinary. Let's do a freaking shake-up. And they did. Bray Wyatt went to freaking Raw, and the rest is history. I know he had a rematch with Randy Orton at that, pay-per-view. I forgot what pay-per-view, and it was a very, very unique match. All I hype for nothing. I wish that match was in boonies, but it was in California, and so they had to go to an abandoned house. So, oh well, whatever. It don't matter if it's. I guess it don't matter if it's in California, or Oklahoma, or anywhere else. But still, a house. It should be like in a cabin. But if WWE was smart, they could plan this like weeks for the build up. And maybe possibility that we could build a cabin in the woods somewhere, instead of, what I'm saying, somewhere in California. I'm assuming they have woods out there. Yeah, they do in the San Francisco area. Me and my dad was out there, so maybe they could do it. I don't know. It's just shot in the dark. That'd be an awesome idea, But it sucks. I don't think they will ever do that kind of stipulation again. Maybe they'll learn from the mistake from the previous time. So I'm still kind of disappointed what WWE's doing with Bray Wyatt. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. He should never, and I mean never, went to freaking Raw. He was just doing fine on SmackDown. You got AJ Styles, John Cena is there. Well, not full time, but he's there in spirit. He'll be back there July the 4th, fortunately. He could fight some guys, some guys don't work with Bray Wyatt, other guys do. So I don't know if Bray Wyatt does good on his own or with a stable. But if he had a stable, and if he had that championship still, and if the other two guys were tag team champions, that'd be sick. And if Randy Orton never turned on his mentor, he could be like IC champion or US champion. I forgot what title was on SmackDown. That'd be an awesome stable, but WWE did not go in that direction. But that's all I gotta say. I really think that WWE dropped the ball with Bray Wyatt. What's your thoughts? Do you think WWE dropped the ball? Or do you think I'm blowing this out of proportion? Have a good rest of your night. That link or the article will be down below. You guys can read it for yourself and get back with me. I know probably I'm just going on randomly discussion, but I really think WWE just dropped the ball with Bray Wyatt. I feel sorry for you, Bray Wyatt. You know? Hey, at least you're making money. That's all that matters for you. I just wish you were the main event instead of... I wish you were on the main event kind of guy, not on Raw, because that's never going to happen. Too many freaking superstars is mixing and shuffle, and it's a 3-hour show. You were just doing fine on SmackDown Live. Way to go, Vince. Way to go. They're just my opinions. What's your thoughts on the matter?